Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough on the hardest difficulty. Today's episode is jam-packed full of content. We do some crossed wands, we see Herbology class, we see potions class, we commit a little bit of blackmail, just a little bit, you know what I mean? And if you guys end up enjoying the content, I would really appreciate if you left a like and subscribed, because it is completely free for you guys, but helps me out a ton. Plus, you get to see more content this way. That being said, enjoy the video, everybody.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
It was, sort of.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What are you gonna tell him, yeah?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Excellent. The last time I wanted to get a quest, last time I was wandering around without a quest, it said,
Meet
there you
me
go.
in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
No, back. I'll post. Professor Hecat. Professors Fig and Weasley have asked I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignment they've given you and then proceed to see me in my classroom. Professor Hecat. It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we have a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of Crossed Wands. Also, the training dummy is still available. Lucan. Okay. Time to get my ass handed to me in Crossed Wands again. Select the world map button. It's the world map, but most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for benders, flue flames, side quests, and collectibles. As you explore, you remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations. So we're gonna fuck up the training dummy, do Crossed Wands version 3.
Champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yep.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Excellent form.
Accio! Incendio!
Hell yeah!
Good one.
Accio! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
That's it.
There we go.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in Crossed Wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Alright. Quests. We'll do this so it's actually the thing that's like on screen, and then we will do Cross Wands.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Let's do it.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Me and Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Alright,
We can make this a real victory.
3 again.
That's the
Boy, this time.
spirit.
Break through red shields with damage spells like Incendio.
Incendio.
Stupid.
Act like a winner.
Confringo.
Levioso.
You're better than that.
Oh, there's shields on there.
Incendio.
That's all you've got. Confringo. There goes my wager. Confringo.
Levioso. Find the one.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Their shields are like disappearing. I don't like that.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Hello, everybody. Future Stoney here. I just want to let you know that Lucan's well wishes didn't give us any good luck here. I proceed to spend the next probably 23 minutes trying to do this fight and dying. And instead of that, you guys are going to get to see a quick montage of me getting blown up several times, and we're going to save you about 20 to 25 minutes of that pain we discussed loving at the beginning of every video. I considered leaving it in, but it got really repetitive really quickly, so I figured I'm just going to chop out the fights, give you this montage, and we're going to move on with the episode. Enjoy! God damn!
Confringo.
What happened there?
Accio!
There's so many of them and their shields are so shitty.
Care to try again? Confringo!
God damn.
Window.
I dodge one and roll up into another spell. Goddamn.
Levioso!
Fringo. You're better than that. Confringo. Sendo.
What just happened there?
Levioso.
Incendio!
And we traded.
Fringo.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. I'm dead in 3 seconds.
Care to try again?
Because they all just try shooting me.
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable, but
Shut up.
Yes.
Hello there.
Incendio's fucking garbage. And I can't wait to get it off my hotbar by getting another red spell. So we're gonna come back and try to do that again. After we do Defense Against the Dark Arts, because after we do Defense Against the Dark Arts, we will,
This cannot
have
possibly be as
Expelliarmus.
difficult as it seems.
Oop, oop.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something
Lumos.
illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Is it?
I adore that.
Over here.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Ah.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Moth to a frame. It's funny.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I think we might be slightly over leveled because I heard something about you gain the ability to level up at
Oh,
like
dear.
level 5.
I shall get in trouble for this.
Incendio!
The dragon, yeah. Good shit.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Fair enough.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Time to engage in the age-old Harry Potter tradition of reading diaries, question mark?
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
You don't see a goddamn thing, nobody sees a thing.
Revelio. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Oh, yep, that dude, it didn't even give me an option. It was just like, yeah, here, read it. Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace, thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Arboroth Smokies again for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's just a little bit of talking shit and meat pie.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Aha. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Accio.
You bitch. There's a way to get behind the fireplace. That's what I just figured out.
Revelio.
It's flying around the whole goddamn library.
Accio.
2 more remaining, and one of them at the very least is upstairs. Oh, was that a chest? Gimme. 40 galleons, hell yeah. Come on, up we go.
Revelio. Accio.
Gotcha, bitch.
Revelio.
The old librarian, one of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charms at the slightest sneeze. Bullshit, I want to jump off shit. Oh, wait, was one of those just like a regular page? Yeah.
Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Lumos.
that is at the other end over... No, over here. Aha! Ooh, wait, no. Mirror's over here. Sick.
Revelio. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Ooh. Ooh. That's tempting. Oh, that's so tempting. But my thought was, I more or less want to keep the evil out of the school part. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't go around killing and blackmailing students. It's how you get expelled. Eeny, meeny, miny, evil.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
No, not really.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next.
I'm sure.
Should never have trusted them.
Alright, maybe a little bit of evil every now and then is not so bad. Ah, give me one. Alright. Anyway. Finally, fucking 5 hours in, I get to meet Professor Garlic.
Revelio.
There it is. Greenhouse tree. Situated at the center of a Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep-reaching and convoluted as the school's dungeons.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Honestly, I think I can. To Herbology!
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Pull.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Repot.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Sick.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Poppy.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Sick.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
I can't memorize 10 magical herbs, let alone 1,000 magical herbs and fungi. Where would you even use them all? It's absurd.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Okay, that's her. I'm with you, and I can't talk to her yet. Alright, cool. It's the other companion character, I know, but I found that out from the fucking trailers. Plant! Alright, and in 10 minutes we'll have 5 dittany leaves.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Got it. Alright, so footbridge is up there.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Dittany, mallow sweet.
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Right. Okay.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Panda!
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Hi, Panda.
Revelio.
How you doing? What's going on? How's life? I hope you're having a fan-freaking-tastic day and time since I talked to you last. This orange, dirigible plums, excuse me. This orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Oof.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Told y'all I was gonna pay attention in herbology.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Baddie. Anyway.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
Did you know? To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Right.
Kindness
That's
and
hard.
concern
So
are as
you can't talk
necessary in
to
the
her yet.
greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Down here, and then touch the blue
Bloody
powder.
auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Which he is. That was fantastic.
Yes, I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Alright, let's do this shit.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Alright,
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Hell yeah.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
All skill. Ashwinder eggs and dark mongrel fur. Alright.
Revelio.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Professor Sharp's Aura Badge. Auras comprise the Ministry's magical law enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This Aura Badge belongs to Professor Sharp.
Revelio.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Weasley!
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
He said that valuable. Fuck it, we're already going to be getting into a shitload of, Memorandum, date 31st of December, 1875, from the Aura office, subject, Organ and Burks. Organ and Burks has an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more orders to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the newest addition. Further instruction to follow.
Revelio.
Oh, he's definitely missing that. He's only got 3.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Ashwinder egg and mongrel fur.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Oh no.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. I have an alibi. Ask Sebastian.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I was about to say, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say, you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Sick.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though.
It was.
I better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
Alright.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yep.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Yes, it is a red one. Sick.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right little stick.
Levioso!
But keep
Accio!
Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Levioso! Accio! Revelio!
The Well of Four Beasts. Some students believe that a wish made over the Well of Four Beasts, whether near the Thestral, Griffin, Chimera, or Hippogriff, will come true for one who has gained the trust of any of the four.